What's up, guys? Alvaro here, and welcome to the Bilingual Stock Market channel again. Let's go ahead and talk about some stocks and about what is going on as of now in the markets. And today, and as usual, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, my good friend Mario is joining me. What's up, bro? How are you?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me.
There you go. So how's your YouTube channel doing? It's
pretty
growing,
good,
right?
man.
A lot of
Pretty
work.
good. Yep, I just hit my 1,000 views. Yay.
There you go. Bro, you have been posting very nice videos. And
Yeah, I worked on the production side on the last one.
Correct. Correct. So you're trying to post, like something like Maverick-like videos, and you're doing a very nice job, man. So
Thanks,
are
man.
you thinking about a new video?
Yeah, most likely. Tonight I'm recording another one. Yeah, because
What
about
are you thinking about?
I want
What is it going to be about?
to talk about CPI, and I want to talk about what Biden said. And
I mean, about what he didn't say, because he didn't say anything today, actually.
he spoke a long time and didn't say anything. So I want to cover that. It's pretty important.
I was live for live for my guys on Patreon, and I translated for them something like 10 minutes of whatever Biden was saying, and after 10 minutes I was like, okay, this is bullshit. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at the S&P or the NDX, so whatever. At the end of the day, he kind of admitted that whatever is going to happen with inflation is going to depend on whatever the Fed does. So this is not something that is under the control of the federal government.
Yep.
So
because the only thing which I was scared of is like him intervening and saying like Fed should raise interest rates beyond the point or something like that. But I'm glad that he stayed to the point that Fed should be neutral and they're independent, and
absolutely
they should do their job and they will do their job. I'm happy that he stopped over there and he didn't run his mouth like Trump did last time.
I was kind of afraid about price regulations. I was very afraid. I come from Venezuela. I've been there than that. It doesn't work out. Price regulations, they don't work out at all. I was kind of afraid about that. He didn't say anything about that. He didn't say anything important. So I decided to, just to move on. So, okay, bro, CPI tomorrow. What are we looking at?
Let's go.
If you ask me, I was taking a look at the chart of the, of the WTI. No, I was actually taking a look at the chart of the Brent, about the chart of oil. And I noticed, Mario, that oil was lower throughout April relative to March. So that might have a positive effect when it comes to the CPI tomorrow. So the most important metric that we are going to be waiting for tomorrow is going to be core CPI, right? Which is is expected month over month. We are expecting an increase month over month of 0.4%, right?
Yep.
The year-over-year reading should be at 8.1%.
8.1.
Correct. On versus 8.5%, which was the reading that we got a year ago. So, do you think that this CPI report is going to come out better than expected? And if so, what do you think the reaction of the market is going to be looking like?
We not only need a better than expected CPI report, we need something lower than expectations. The lowest expectations which we have for CPI is 7.9%. That's the Brent, which was lowest by Bank of America.
That's Bank of America.
So,
okay.
So if we get that, market is going to gas. We're going to have a huge short covering rally to the upside.
Okay.
But it's pretty clear. Everyone knows that the energy is going to drop because, as you said before, on the month of March to April, energy was down a lot, right?
Yeah.
So
I also
compared to the last one.
I would like to show the guys because let me pull up here the chart of the Brent. Let me see, BZ, right? That's a ticker symbol, yeah. So I don't have it here. I thought okay, there you go. Okay, I mean you cannot see this, Mario, but I draw an oval. Two ovals over here, and the first oval is is the month of April. Sorry, is the month of March, in which the price of oil was somewhere between $114 up to $137 for the most part throughout April, and then throughout March, and then throughout April, the price of oil has been between $113 and $100, $98 each, right? So that's an improvement that should, show some sort of relief when it comes to inflationary pressures.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe the reading is going to be better than expected. So let's say that when it comes to core CPI, which happens to, we need to explain this, further. So core CPI excludes energy and food, okay, from the equation. So if we happen to have, let's say, a month-over-month reading of 0.2%, the markets are going to rally like a lot. Not the tiny rally that we saw today with the Nasdaq 100 going up 1%, whereas yesterday the NDX dropped, I don't know, 5%, right?
Yep. More than that. Yep.
So that would be the perfect catalyst to have a sustainable relief rally for, I don't know, maybe a few days, 2 or 3 days.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yep.
Okay. So we can agree on that. Okay. When it comes to QQQ and the SPY, where are you looking at, Mario? Show me your stuff.
So when it comes to SPY,
the S&P closed right at 4,000, bro. Let me move your screen over here. Okay. But I mean, like, right at 4,000 points.
It's insane, bro. Like, as I said, like, it all depends on CPI tomorrow. So we're waiting for Biden for a while. And then once he spoke, market realized he's not saying anything. So we floated around and then, like, we just rallied back to recapture. I would have been more happier if we had closed above 400, though. Not gonna lie. If we had closed above 400 in SPY, I would have been happy leading into tomorrow. But
yeah, we closed slightly below, right? 399.
Yeah, 398 is where we closed, like exactly for today. So 399.08. Yeah, that's where we closed today. Okay. So leading into tomorrow, it all depends on CPI. So whatever technical analysis we took. But so what we can do is look at both sides of tape and talk about the numbers. So by tomorrow morning,
to the downside, let's say that we get a nasty CPI. What are you going to be looking at?
394 is very important.
Okay.
394 is very, very important. We didn't go there much because that's the highs which we had on Feb 16th. After that high, we dropped pretty considerably to the downside. If 394 gets taken out, we are looking somewhere around $385. $385.
That's a high from last year, Mario.
Yeah, Feb 2021.
Correct. We need that is worth to be pointed out.
Yep.
Not February of this year.
Yep. Like we already erased all the gains which we made for 1 year already. Correct. So that's like totally out of the equation now.
Correct.
So right now we're looking at February highs, which was somewhere around 394. That's a very important number. But if we do open below 394 tomorrow for some reason, which is always possible, we are looking at 385 by close.
Okay, if we happen to have a better than expected CPI data report, and if we happen to go up, what are you looking at in terms of resistance? That would be 406, probably.
Yeah, if we have a good CPI report, and if we open above 405 tomorrow, which was the highs of today, I guess the highs of today is somewhere around 406.15, right? Okay. Let's say if we open above 405.08, it opens the probability of testing 410 by close tomorrow, 410 or 411.50.
So that would be the most important gap to the upside, 410, right?
Yep. Okay. 410 to 411.50. Yep.
Okay. When it comes to QQQ?
When it comes to QQQ,
the Silicon Valley guys.
When it comes to QQQ. So we held 299 and we closed about 300 today, I guess. Yeah, we closed exactly like 14 cents. 14 cents above 300 today. So if we have a good CPI report and if we open above 305 tomorrow, there is a higher probability that we can test 308 or 312 to the upside by tomorrow. And if we have a bad CPI and if we open below 296, I would just run the other way, because if we open below 206, that takes us right to like 296, or I don't see anything over here below 296 until all the way down to like 282. Ooh. It's just like a big drop to the downside, because as you can see, we got rejected over here once at 296, breaking below 296, open store for all the way down.
Let me ask you something. Since the markets have been falling apart since like 4 trading sessions ago, Is there a possibility for the markets to have already priced in a negative CPI?
Actually, we can't price in something which we don't know, though.
Okay, so you don't see any possibility, any likelihood for the markets to have priced in a negative CPI? I mean, I'm not saying that if we happen to have a negative CPI, we're going to pull up. That's not what I'm saying. But maybe if we happen to have a negative CPI, the markets just won't go much lower, maybe? Or do you think that is going to trigger a massive sell-off?
No, the problem that I have with this thesis is today we closed positive because people's expectations are for lower CPI.
Correct.
If tomorrow we get a hotter CPI, whoever got in today expecting the CPI will be lower tomorrow will dump their shares, which will exacerbate the selling to the downside.
Correct. And something that is worth pointing out here, Mario, is that if we happen to have a negative CPI, core CPI for that matter, then the 10-year Treasury yield is going to shoot up very aggressively. And the 10-year Treasury yield is inversely correlated to the NASDAQ 100, higher multiple stocks, growth stocks, tech stocks, and so forth. So, yeah, the CPI is absolutely critical in tomorrow's trading session. Remember, guys, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So
exactly.
We're going to be pretty active in our Discord chat discussing the report, obviously. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some earnings reports that came out today, Mario. Let's go ahead and take a look at Sofi. So Sofi, bro, this was another shit show today. Unbelievable. So the earnings report got leaked. How can this happen, bro? So who's in charge of this matter? I mean, this is unbelievable. The earnings report got leaked at around noon, and Sofi got halted for something like 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 or 3 hours, bro. No joke. Because we had pending news, and it suddenly, the trading of Sofi resumed, and Sofi ended up going down today 12% regardless. So whatever.
Wow.
I am seeing. I took a brief look at the report, and I think this was a very acceptable report. So let's see. So EPS came in at 14 cents, at a loss of 14 cents, in line basically. And sales came in at $321.73 million, beating the estimate by a long shot of $286.36 million. Do you have any guidance related information here? Because I think that they actually up-guided when it comes to revenue or sales. So, okay, yeah. Sofi Technologies sees Q2 revenue between $330 million up to $340 million versus, here the consensus. Yeah, the consensus.
The financial company said it now expects full year 2022 adjusted revenue between 1.505 billion to 1.510 billion, higher than the 1.47 projected in April. They upped the guidance actually.
Yeah, for full year 2022. But when it comes to Q2 revenue, the guidance is a bit softer relative to the consensus, because they are guiding at $340 million versus $343.7 million. But obviously, I would say that if we reconcile both guidance or both guidances, then we can make the case that the most important one is the full year 2022, which came out better than expected.
Yep.
So what are you looking at from a technical standpoint, Mario?
All right, let me share the screen.
Show us your stuff here. Okay. Very ugly looking chart. This is
100%.
Absolutely
100%.
terrible, right? But this is,
because
this is one of the, favorite retail stocks out there. So
of course they're getting slaughtered.
I got a lot of questions today. Should I buy Sofi? Should I buy Sofi? And I told the guys, hey, if you believe in the company, if you like the fundamentals of the company, if you believe that this is going to be a great, financial institution 5 years out, go ahead and start. You can start.
I don't see why not.
But when it comes to taking a short-term trade, that's a whole different story.
Yep.
Because take a look at that chart. So,
bro, it's a falling knife. It's a technical definition of a falling knife.
Correct.
So if you guys don't know what falling knife is, it's just like no bottom to be found. Chart broke all the technicals. It just keeps on falling. There is nothing to the downside.
You need to scroll your screen to your, there you go, to your left. Okay.
Yeah, no, I was just showing like where it IPO'd before. The IPO price was at lows of IPO was $10.13.
This thing
it never got below that.
Yeah, this thing hit today an all-time low.
Yep, all-time lows. And not only that, if we fall below the lows of today, which was at around $4.85, there is no way of telling it won't go to like what, $2, $1. There is no way of telling. Even it doesn't matter how good of a company it is, but you can't tell how low a stock can go. So it's always a possibility. So keep that in mind. But to the upside, if we have an upside day tomorrow, along with the markets with a good CPI report and stuff, we can see this run a test to $6.13 pretty soon.
Support.
$6.13, where we held as support for quite some times, not for long, quite some times, and then bounced. So $6.13 is pretty important. If we break above $6.13, we can go ahead and run a test to like $6.73 or $7.12 to the upside.
Perfect. That would be a possibility with a very tight stop loss. Because if Sofi cannot hold that support of $6.12, I mean, it can drop easily down to $4.87.
Yeah, below 487, no one knows, because as I said, it's a falling knife. We don't have any technicals below 487. No way of telling how low it can go.
Okay, bearish question over here. If this thing climbs above $6.12 and happens to break that support, would you get puts?
If we couldn't break that support, if we just like got rejected and fall back lower, then yeah, absolutely, yeah. Why not? I don't see why not.
If it fails, okay.
If it fails, yeah.
Okay, at bursting above. Okay, perfect. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at Coinbase. What is going on?
All right, I'll let you take
over. Let me pull up here my Coinbase chart. And if you let me, okay, let me pull up Coin. Let's see what I think that they missed on EPS. This is a profitable company, Mario. And the valuation has come down a lot. Last time I checked today, Mario.
Alba, wait a second.
What?
Why Coinbase at $66? What the hell happened?
This is a profitable company. The EPS, last time I checked, Mario. This deserves Mario. This deserves a. Ooh. Okay. Last time I checked today, the EPS was at 5 points, Mario. At these levels, the EPS should be around 3 points. Unbelievable. So EPS came in. But hold here, bro. They posted a loss.
Yeah.
This was a nasty report, bro. They posted a loss of $1.98.
Yeah.
Down from $3.05 year over year. Jesus. Sales came in at $1.17 billion, missing the estimate of 1 point. It says missing the estimate? No, this is a mistake here.
No, bro. EPS estimate was 0.007 as a loss. What we got was negative 1.98.
Correct, but what about sales, bro? Because here
sales revenue is estimate was 1.5 billion.
Okay,
we got 1.16 billion.
I was misreading this. So sales came in at 1.17 billion, missing the estimate of 1.48 billion. That are nasty report. What about active users? Let's see. Monthly transacting users came in at 9.2 million. 9.2 million active users versus 6.1 million in the same quarter last year. So that was, that's acceptable. Trading volume came in at $309 billion versus 335 billion year over year. So obviously the crash of the crypto space is affecting in a very negative way Coin. Do we have any, do you see any guidance related stuff over there, Mario?
Guidance related stuff, like they are saying like the Russian invasion is like slowed down the volume, I guess. That's what I read over here. The retail volume fell 38%. Retail volume actually fell 38% to 74 billion. And while institutions grew 9% to 235 billion. So retailers are dumping, institutions are buying up. So among the crypto assets, Bitcoin comprised 24% of trading volume, up from 16% last quarter, but down from 39% a year ago.
Okay.
So Bitcoin has nearly half the value from record high. So because of the regulations and stuff, total revenue of Coinbase fell. Net loss attributed to common shareholders was 429 billion. And compared with the net income, bro, it was a terrible report. I can see that the trading volume dropped, actually 35% drop of revenue because of the extreme market volatility.
Monthly transacting users came in at 9.2 million versus an estimate of 9.8 million. So yeah, this was a terrible report, actually. And obviously this is a company that is being very affected as of now because of the crash, because of the correction of the crypto space, which started back in November. So yeah, in technical terms, do you have anything to say here? Now, nothing. This is an absolute falling knife over here, right?
Yeah, we're covering falling knife charts today, huh?
Yeah, this is the title of the video should be falling
the
knives.
tale of falling knives. Yeah. So, bro, what? I was surprised.
This is an all-time low. This is an all-time low for Coinbase.
$64.
Yeah, it is trading at $65, right? After hours.
Yeah, 64.50. Like, what the hell? Yeah, last time, I don't trade crypto. Last time I saw this was trading at around 250 or something.
Yeah, the RSI. The RSI is at 12 points on the 4-hour chart, very oversold. So let's see if tomorrow, I don't know, maybe Cathy Wood buys the dip. And
of course she will. Why won't she?
Yeah, that she loves buying falling knives. And obviously, this is the crypto exchange that owns the greatest amount of Bitcoin. So yeah, we can make the case that whenever Bitcoin happens to recover, Coinbase should follow. But as of now, with Bitcoin trading at $32,000, and with the report that just came out, yeah, Coinbase is gonna remain below $100 for the foreseeable future, most likely, right?
Quite sometimes, yeah, quite sometimes.
Now let's go ahead and take a... Sorry?
The worst part is I personally know people who hold this shit like around $300, $400 average.
Wow, unbelievable. I own shares, but I am at 180, something like that. So yeah, some people are holding this thing from $380 or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe $400. This thing hit $440. Actually, as of now, Mario, I think that this thing must be 90% of the highs. So all-time high is $429. And Coinbase is, as of now, let me see, 84% of the highs. 84% of the highs. So nothing crypto-related, Mario, is, is safe. As of now, nothing, zero, absolutely zero. Now let's go ahead and take a look. Another falling knife, bro. Roblox.
Roblox. Oh my God, another one.
Look at that, Jesus, man. Let me pull up the 4 hours.
$22. Holy shit.
Do you remember about Nancy Pelosi calls at $70?
Yeah,
she got calls at $70.
I know.
Okay. So EPS came in negative. EPS. This is a non-profitable company. Negative EPS came in at 27 cents. Missing the estimate of 22 cents. Sales came in at $537.10 million, missing the estimate. Oh boy, listen to this, Mario. Missing the estimate of $639.46 million. This was, bro, a 110 million miss for Roblox. Okay, average daily active users came in at 4.1 million, up 28% year over year. I don't have the competitive when it comes to daily active users. So let me see sales. So I have guidance. They missed on. Do you see any guidance related stuff over there, Mario?
Guidance.
Active users. Okay, daily active users came in at 54.1 million versus analyst consensus of 54.7 million. So this was a miss across the board. Yeah, they're missing everything, right? As far as I can see.
Done for.
Yeah, revenue rises, Q1 loss narrows. So this is another stock that is going to remain at around these levels for the foreseeable future, most likely, right?
Yeah, there's no bottom to it. Like another falling knife. So
yeah, go ahead and take a look at the technicals with your stuff, Mario. And mind you, Mario, I'm not saying that Roblox and Coinbase are bad companies, because that's not the message that we want to get across here.
Yeah.
The thing is that given the current conditions of the markets are going to be very, very demanding with these kind of stocks, obviously, right? In the case of Roblox, the stock of this company is still, I think, I would have to double check. I think that Roblox is still trading at higher multiples. And in the case of Coinbase, the valuation obviously has come down a lot. Okay, there's nothing to do here, obviously, right? A falling knife.
Nothing to say. Like if it falls down, it's gonna go down even further. Nothing to tell. Nothing to stop the stock to go down to like below $20. Nothing to stop it to go down below like what, $18, $19, $15. There's nothing to stop this. Like as soon as we broke the lows of the IPO, which was at around like $61, it's done for. There's nothing to see here. Like $61, and we broke all the way down, made the low of 53, and then we went down, rejected over there, and then like spiraled down to the downside. So there's nothing to see here, to be honest.
Maybe if it happens to burst above $30 on good volume and momentum, that might be a thing about it.
Yeah, if we burst about $30, it offers some nice trade to $34 or $36 to the upside.
But as of now, a very ugly looking chart. Yeah, now let's go ahead and take a look at Wynn Resorts. Let's wrap it up with Wynn.
Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, they posted earnings. Is it going down?
Yeah, kind of.
I cannot see the report.
Trading flat, actually. Trading flat.
Let me take a look. Let me see if the report is out, Mario. Let me check on Thinkorswim. I mean, you have it there. Okay. Let me pull up Wynn if you happen to see anything.
Their estimate was negative 1.17 in EPS.
Okay.
Reported was negative 1.21. It was a miss by 3.5%. And revenue was estimated was 986 million.
Yeah,
what we got was 953 million. It was a miss over there as well.
So this is I mean, and we have to see what do they say about China, right? Because they have a big commercial operation in Macau, and this was a miss across the board. Yeah, they are losing more money than estimate, and sales came in at 953 million versus 986 million estimate. So, and do you see any guidance related stuff? I don't see anything here. So
I don't see anything here either.
Okay.
But compared to the last year, last year's revenue was 736.7 million. This quarter, they produced earnings of 953. So compared to last quarter, it was up.
Yeah,
but
this thing
compared to Wall Street,
this thing is flat after hours. What are you thinking about Wynn? And mind you, this is another ugly looking chart here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So show us your stuff there.
All right. Now let me show my screen. So the trend is, of course, to the downside.
Yep.
So if we do go down further, I can clearly see it fill this gap over here, which was around, let's see, $59.86 to $58.13. So there is a big gap over here, which was opened at around April of 2020, which it was the recovery phase from that COVID crash, right? So if we happen to go down and break 59.92 to the downside, it's going to easily come down to fill the gap at $58. Okay. But to the upside, we got to, if we got to push upside from here for some reason, expect resistance at $66.44.
Yeah, I mean, we have to take a look at guidance here just to make sure that they aren't, posting a weak guidance, because you know that in China, if they find out that 3 people got COVID, they shut down the entire city for 2 weeks. So that is something that is going to play in a negative way for Wynn Resorts for the foreseeable future. And most of the reopening stocks have gotten killed, Mario, because the markets have this narrative of the recession that is coming up, and most of the airlines and cruises and hotel stocks and so forth are getting killed. So this is another stock that we'd better wait for Wynn to try to show us some sort of reversal before jumping into it, right?
Because there is no way of telling it after filling the gap, it will just bounce. If it didn't bounce and if it just kept on falling, we can easily see $48 in coming days, $48.50. So pretty ugly looking chart. So let's see what China has to say.
We have nothing positive to say about any of the stocks that we went over today, Mario. But it is very difficult to find, good-looking charts nowadays. Nasdaq 100 is 26% of the highs, S&P is 15% of the highs. So we're going through a very, aggressive corrective phase of the markets, and this is going to be a tough one.
Obviously. What do you think of this chart?
TLT.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a 1 day, 1 minute, or this is a daily chart.
Yeah, this is a daily chart, TLT.
Yeah, you know that I got calls, so I am hoping for this thing to pick up tomorrow for sure. I got 117 bug calls that expire in August. I still have plenty of extrinsic value here, and this is my play for the CPI data report tomorrow. And obviously, I am expecting a nice retracement of TNX. But that chart should be going down, Mario. Why is it going up?
I inverted it for you to make you happy.
There you go. I was like, what the fuck is that? That chart should be going down. You inverted it, man. I was like, what the fuck is that, man? TLT is getting killed.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's TLT, man.
Yeah. Yesterday it was a nice reversal, bro.
We went up today something like almost 1%. And I am expecting more upside, man, if we happen to have a positive CPI data report tomorrow. So, bro, thank you very much for hanging out with me once again today. And tell the guys about your Patreon, about your YouTube channel. How often are you posting videos on your YouTube channel?
So, I have a YouTube channel. So, if you guys are interested, the link is down below in the description.
I'm gonna drop the link down below. Absolutely.
Bro, so I post videos.
For some reason, can you please come back to the regular screen, because you're, I still have you minimized.
Oh, my bad.
So we can wrap it up.
Yeah, there you go.
So what about your YouTube videos? How often are you posting videos?
I usually post videos at least 4 times a week.
Okay.
If there is no content, I don't want. If there is no content, you won't see the videos. But most likely, you'll see 4 videos at least a week. I talk about fundamentals in economics. I talk about technical analysis. I talk about the stocks which I traded that day. And it's a whole bunch of things like which we discuss about. So if it's funny, it's entertaining. So if you guys are interested, go ahead, click on that subscribe button. Absolutely. I also have a Patreon, which you get the daily updates on SPY, QQQ, and ES and NQ, and the stocks which I'm watching on a daily basis before the market open every single day. And we do have a lot of good people in Discord, Alba being one of them. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check that out too. Yeah,
loving our Discord chat. So thank you very much, bro. See you on Thursday, and let's see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the most important day of the month.
Nasdaq is going to be up 5%. Nasdaq is going to be up 5%. Let's see.
So thanks, buddy. So keep it up, okay? I am loving your videos, and I sign up for his Patreon. Very good stuff. So go ahead and take a look at the link that I will drop down below. So bye, guys. Take care. Keep it up. Bye.
Take care. See ya.